Alright, so I've got a little bit of time in the shop right now. I don't really want to dive into anything too big of a project. And I just feel like doing this, so that's what I plan on doing. But we've got this double bit here that's got some red paint on it that I believe to not be original. And a very dry handle. I don't plan on taking the handle off. This is a permabond axe, so if you don't know what that is, the eye is essentially epoxied in. And it's still tight, and this handle is still good. So I do not plan on removing this handle, at least as of right now. But what I do want to do is clean this all up. I don't know if I want to keep this axe. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not too attached to it. I bought this because it was a bundle with a different axe that I wanted. If you remember not that long ago from It Followed Me Home, that Rockaway that went to Mountain Men Axes. This was the second part of that, was that bundle that was in that one. So, this here, it's sitting right at just under 33 inches. So it's a pretty nice length axe as far as I'm concerned, because I really don't prefer 36 inches. I usually like them a bit shorter, so this is kind of in that wheelhouse of where I like, so maybe it'll stay, but maybe not either. If someone really loves it after I'm done with it, let me know. But my plans for tonight are to just take the wire wheel to the head and a little bit of maybe just some steel wool to the handle, and then douse it in BLO. I think this handle is going to have some crazy cool color when I soak it. So I really don't want to sand it. Just kind of get whatever little remainder of lacquer that's off there, take the top layer of grime off, and then give it a good soak. And for the head, you remember from the last video, if I cannot hit the camera, if you remember from that Followed Me Home, it looks like it is a Plumb stamped. It's got the jet wings in there, and it looks to be a 3.2 to me. It's the most common weight, and this feels like about a 3-pound head, so 3.5 pound head. So that makes most sense. But let's get to cleaning it up. Enough rambling. All right, we're going at it. Well, that side came up pretty good. Left that wire wheel left a lot of the patina, which is pretty cool, and it unveiled that nice Plumb stamp. That stamp's actually a lot deeper than I thought it was. There's just a lot of paint on there. So I think this thing's gonna look pretty cool, all cleaned up. So got about a quarter of it done. We'll flip it around and start working on the other half. I was talking with Lionhead Restorations, Ryan, right? And I really love this big vise. I do. It's a giant workhorse, but when I have things clamped in it, it's too high up to comfortably work. I don't want to drop the level of my bench because I really like the height of the tail vise that I usually shape my handles at. So he suggested that I mount this on a standalone, like freestanding base in the middle of the shop, or a removable base, so I can kind of move it around wherever I want. I really liked that idea. And then I can put that smaller Monarch that I still want to fix up in the place of this. So I'll have a little bit different setup. So the whole point of that story is when I'm working with this angle grinder, I'm holding it up like just under my chin because the bench is high, this vise is giant, then you got this axe clamped up here, then the angle grinder on top of it. It's not exactly ergonomic, but we'll get it done. So I think this had cleaned up nice. I haven't actually like cleaned it. It just came off the angle grinder, but I'm happy with that. Kind of dig how there's some of that paint left in the stamp. I'm not going to bother touching up the underside here. It's too hard to reach, and I think leaving just a tiny touch of that paint gives it some character, which will be kind of cool. Yeah, look at those bevels. Those came out nice. There's a lot more defined than I thought. That paint was hiding a lot of cool factor. So, pretty sweet. All right, now I guess the only thing left to do is just clean up this handle just a little bit with, I think I'll probably just do some steel wool, and I'll use a Scotch-Brite. I have this maroon Scotch-Brite. It's been sitting, getting covered in sawdust. How aggressive is this? I don't know if that's aggressive enough. Alright, so we just got some standard boiled linseed oil. Look at how nice and dark that is. Very cool. This handle is already drinking up a ton. It is very dry, so I'm not surprised. This handle is drinking up so much, I'm just gonna smear it on here. Alright, so check out how this came out. I am very happy with it. That stamp, just a slight bit of paint left in it. It's way deeper than I thought it actually was. I thought it was a very faintly stamped head, but that is nice and deep. Look at that patina that's left. Super cool. Those bevels, a lot deeper than I thought also. Get the flip side. Very cool. And look at just how dark this handle came out. It is like a dark chocolate color. You can see some little streaks where I think there was some varnish left over from right originally, and the rest is all just nice and dark. Super cool. It drank up a ton of boiled linseed oil. I'll probably actually put another coat on here after I finish showing it off here, but yeah, overall super cool head, super cool axe. I'm definitely happy it was part of that bundle. And the handle is nice and straight too. Impressive. So I'm happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. If you think it came out just as good as I did, let me know. If you hate it, should I have left it original, or left it all painted up? Let me know that too. If you think I should have pulled this handle, let me know that. With it being original, I tried to keep it original, but it would make a good user. So thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate it. Stay tuned for more fun stuff.